Hello everyone, welcome to online classes of Senstar Global School. This is your teacher Abhishek Sharma and today I am going to teach you English language of class 5 chapter number 4 which is number. Okay, so what is number? Number we use for counting nouns or to know that the noun is singular or plural. There are two types of number, singular and plural. Number one, singular means one, and number two is plural, which means more than one. More than one. Singular means when we talking about only one person, place or thing. That's mean when we are talking about one only. Okay. And what is the meaning of plural? Plural means when we are talking about more than one. It can be 2, 3, 4 or 100 or lakh. Okay. So look at these examples. Apple, apples, boy, boys, girl, girls. Like that we can take more. Balloon, balloons, man, men, woman, women, and box, boxes, like that. So these are singular nouns, apple, boy and girl, and these are plural nouns, apples, boys and girls. There are some rules which we have to follow when we are changing a singular noun into the plural one. So let me start. Rule number one, when we are changing a singular noun into the plural one, by adding s. By adding s in the end. Look at these examples. Boy becomes boys, frock becomes frocks, kite becomes kites, and mug becomes mugs. So this is the rule number one. Now rule number two, by changing y into ies, that's mean when a noun ends with letter y, we replace y with ies. Look at these examples. Rule number two, by changing y into ies. Examples: family, fairy, butterfly, family becomes families, fairy becomes fairies, and butterfly becomes butterflies. Now you can see we are replacing y with ies. Okay, but there is an exception. Exception means when the rule don't follow. That's true. There is an exception where we don't change y into ies when before the Y there is a vowel. That's mean when the word a noun is ending with letter Y and before Y there is a vowel, then we don't change Y into IES. Let me show you some examples. Now see, key become keys, monkey becomes monkeys, and toy becomes toys. Now see, there we have Y and in the end, but we are not changing Y into IES. Just we are simply adding S to them. So this is the exception of this rule number 2. Now, the rule number 3, by changing F or FE into VES. According to this rule, when a noun ends with letter F or letters FE, we replace it when we with VES when we are changing it into the plural form. Look at these examples. Knife, leaf, wife, wolf, knife becomes knives, leaf become leaves, wife becomes wives, and wolf becomes wolves. Now see, we have replaced F or FE with VES. This is the rule number 3. But with some nouns it doesn't go. Like cliff become cliffs, roof become roofs, not roofs. VES, not VES. We just simply add S to roof and cliff. Okay. Now come to rule number 4. Rule number 4. Rule number 4, by adding ES to nouns that end in S, SS, CH, SH, X, O or Z. According to this rule number 4, the nouns which end with S, SS, CH, SH, X, O or Z, we add ES in the last when we are making their plural form. Now see these examples. Box, bench, class, bush or brush, and quiz. Box becomes boxes, bench becomes benches, class becomes classes, brush becomes brushes, quiz becomes quizzes. So this is the rule number 4. Now come to the rule number 5. Rule number 5. By changing in vowels. According to rule number 5, we can change some nouns to their plural form by changing in vowels in their spelling. Okay. Now look at these examples. Number 1, tooth. Number 2, number 1, tooth. Number 2, foot. Number 3, man. Number 4, woman. Tooth becomes teeth. Foot becomes feet. Man becomes men, and woman becomes women. Okay, so this is the rule number 5. Now come to the rule number 6. Rule number 6. By adding en or ren. According to this rule, some nouns are there where we have to, while making their plural form, we have to add en or ren in the last. Okay. Now look at these examples. Number 1, ox. Number 2, child. Ox becomes oxen and child becomes children. Now see, in this one we have added en and this one we have added ren. Now come to rule number 7. What is rule number 7? According to rule number 7, some nouns doesn't follow any rules. Okay. Examples like person becomes people. This is number 7. Rule number 8. What is rule number 8? Some nouns have same form in plural as they have in the singular one. That's mean they have the same form in singular and in plural. That means they don't change. They don't change. They remain same in plural as well. So we'll see these their example. Number 1, fish. Number 2, hare. Number 3, sheep. Number 4, deer. Fish remain fish. It can be changed sometimes when we are talking about different kind of fishes, because fish have so many species. Then here will remain here. Ship will remain ship, and deer will remain deer. So this is rule number 7. These are rule number 7 and 8. Now come to rule number 9. According to rule number 9, some nouns are there which live in their plural form always, like jeans, it always read as jeans. It can't be jeans. Gloves, not glove, only gloves. And trousers, not trouser, trousers. They always remain in their plural form. Rule number 10. Rule number 10. According to rule number 10, when we talk about the compound nouns, when there are 2-3 words together as noun, like brother in law and step brother. So what happened to them? Sometimes we add s to the first one, or sometimes we add s to the last one. See the examples: brothers in law, step brothers. Got it? Now, last one, rule number 11. According to rule number 11, we always read the amounts in their plural form, like millions of views, millions of rupees, millions of notes, millions of songs, thousands of rupees, thousands of songs, like that. And sometimes we count it as a singular number when they are counted as plural. They have so many things, they have so many in number, but they count as singular, like dozen, 1 dozen eggs. That's mean 1 dozen eggs. 12 eggs are there, 1 dozen. Okay, dozen, 2 dozen eggs. We never read them dozens. Okay, 3 dozens. No, 3 dozen. Got it? Now we will do some exercises for practicing. Exercise 1. Write the singular or plural form of the following. That's mean I have written both singular and plural mixed. You have to see it is singular, then you have to make it plural. If it is plural, then you have to make it singular form. Okay, so let's start. Number 1 is volcano. Volcano is a singular form. It's ending with O. That means what we have to add in the last? ES. Volcanoes. Number 2, shelf. It is ending with F and there is no vowel before it. So what we'll do? We will replace F with VES. Shelves. Raise, already S is added, that means this is plural form. Okay, and why here is S added? Why they didn't replace the Y? Because there is vowel before Y. Okay, roof. As I have told you, if there is vowel before F, then we will not change it. It will become roofs. Okay, class ending with SS, that's mean it will become classes. ES will be added. Number 6, compound noun, son-in-law. 3 words, that's mean we have to add sons in law. We will add S in the first word, sons. Women in plural form by changing in vowel. That's mean we have to change it into singular one. It will become woman. Now, number 8, army, it is ending with Y and before Y there is no vowel. That's mean we have to replace Y with IES. Armies. Number 9, batches, ES is added. That's mean it will end with CH. BATCH, batch. Number 10, brother, very simple. The very first rule, just simply we will add S in the last. Brothers. Okay, that's it. Like this you can do more practice from your book itself. Thank you, have a good day, and I hope this video will help you to learn. Take care.